Redhawks coming into the contest, Sean Bear 0-3, and to say the least, they have struggled the past decade or so.
Well, and it's one of those games where the Panthers, you never want to look past anybody, but tonight should be one of those nights where you get a lot of guys some reps that maybe don't typically get to.
She's involved in wrestling, softball, KS, pet club, random acts of kindness, and student ambassadors. Cole is the son of Kristen Fancher, Ryan Fancher, and Matt Mizzou. He's involved in football, basketball, track, PACE, random acts of kindness club, pet club, and is a fellowship of Christian athletes leader. Camden and Cole. Representing our junior class are Mackenzie Lindbergh and Hayden Kelly. Mackenzie is the daughter of Mel and Mary Lindbergh. She's involved in tennis, track, Stuco, National Honor Society, KS, HOSA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Random Acts of Kindness Club, and is a pep club board member. Hayden is the son of Dustin Kelly and Courtney Kelly. He's involved in football, wrestling, Random Acts of Kindness Club, was on the WAC leadership team, and is a pep club board member. Mackenzie and Hayden. Our next junior representatives are Heidi Gordon and Zach Goodenough. Heidi is the daughter of Corey and Gustavo Melinda. She's involved in cheer, softball, KS, student ambassadors, random acts of kindness, and is a pet club board member. Zach is the son of Mark and Darcy Goodenough. He's involved in orchestra, scholars bowl, drama club, and on our robotics and e-gaming club. Heidi and Zach. And now for your 2024 Fall Homecoming Senior candidates. Our first senior queen candidates are Addie Irwin and Diego Peso. Addie is the daughter of Michael and Sarah Irwin. Addie's involved in volleyball, track, KS, Stuco, Random Acts of Kindness Club, National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and is a student ambassador. She's also our pet club president. Addie's most memorable moment at GBHS was when all of the administrators, especially Mr. Freeze, put on the push-up board during one of the fall football games. Addie's plans are to attend K-State to study business and economics next fall. Diego is the son of Jose and Araceli Pesos. Diego is involved in soccer, track, cross-country, National Honor Society, Random Acts of Kindness Club, Upward Bound, and is a pep club board member. Is a student ambassador and was on the WAC leadership team. Diego's best memory was when Corey tried to throw a Route 44 Dr. Pepper at Aiden and completely missed and hit him instead. Diego is undecided on college at this time, but plans to major in biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Addie Irwin and Diego Peso. Your next senior queen candidates are Josephine Mazook and Eli Tapizi. Josephine is the daughter of Stephen Mazook and Teresa Prowlison. She's involved in volleyball, swim, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, student ambassadors, is a pet club board member, was a member of the WAC leadership team, and is president of both National Honor Society and our Random Acts of Kindness. Joe's favorite memory at GBHS was during swim season her sophomore year, when their medley relay broke the school record. She plans to attend K-State next year and major in kinesiology and go on to physical therapy school. Eli is the son of Kevin and Paulette Tapizi. Eli is involved in football, baseball, Random Acts of Kindness Club, Hayes, and is a pet club board member. Eli's favorite memory at GBHS is playing Guido after the football victories in the locker room. He plans on attending K-State next year and majoring in construction management. Ladies and gentlemen, Josephine Mazook and Eli Tapizi. Next is Darcy Feist and Michael Montoya. Darcy is the daughter of David and Mary Feist. She's a member of tennis, swim, the Gatekeeper
Definitely those two that just went.
KS,
I think the two, yeah.
Society Treasurer, Vice President of the
36 and the
Co-Vice
brown
President of Student Council, and President of Student Darcy's most memorable moment at GBHS was during her junior tennis season.
We don't remember that yet. We went in the car.
City on the last
My mom was
Saturday to win wax and took Coach Bartle win wax Coach of the Year. Darcy is undecided on her school at this time, but plans to major in dietetics in hopes of becoming a registered dietitian for a college sports team. Michael is the son of Peter Montoya and Amy Rigo. He's a member of the football and wrestling team along with Prep Club. His most memorable moment at GBHS was going out to eat with the wrestling team and having a very funny conversation with Miss Kelly's 8-year-old daughter. Michael's plans next year are to attend the Missouri Wellness Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, Darcy Price and Michael Montoya.
Go Darcy!
Our last two team candidates are Clarice Knapp and Aiden Davidson. Clarice is the daughter of Paul and Elise Knapp. She's involved in tennis, swim, National Honor Society, Random Acts of Kindness Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes Leadership Team, Club Board Member, and is president of KS. Clarice's favorite memory of GBHS is showing up at the school at 3:30 a.m. playing the kindergarten spot, and no one else showed up for another 2 hours. Clarice plans to attend the university and follow the nurse anesthesia pathway. Aiden is the son of Kevin and Andrea Davidson. Aiden is involved in football, wrestling, pep club, and is in the 1,000-pound club in our strength program. His favorite GBHS memory is when the football team beat Salina Central last year. His plans are to attend K-State next fall and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Clarice Knapp and Aiden Davidson. This year's crown bearers and flower girl are Colton and Brooke Burney and Ella Lorera. Ella is the daughter of Chewy and Anna Lorera. She attends Miss Jen's daycare. Her favorite things to do are go to the park and eat ice cream. When asked what she wants to be when she grows up, Ella said, a flower. If you ask her mom and dad though, she wants to be a NICU nurse. Colton and Brooks are the sons of Alex and Kylie Burney. They both attend Landscape Preschool. Colton likes to play on their swing set while his brother Brooks is looking for bugs in the backyard. But mom says their favorite thing to do is definitely wrestle each other. When asked what they want to be when they grow up, Colton said he wants to be a police officer and Brooks wants to be a football coach. Escorting Colton, Brooks, and Ella are our reigning king and queen, Romero Ponce and Evelyn Luna.
It's chill. It's chill.
In Garden County Community College and studying medical lab technology. Evelyn is also attending Barton Community College and majoring in business. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. Can we get a drum roll, please? Your 2024 Fall Homecoming team is Diego Peso! All right, can we get one more drum roll, please? Your 2024 Fall Homecoming Queen is Addie Irwin. Let's give it up one more time for your 2024 Fall Homecoming King and Queen, Diego Pesos and Addie Irwin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Great Bend High School's Memorial Stadium for tonight's game featuring the Wichita North Redhawks and your Great Bend Panthers. The Panther Pride Band is entering the field for Panther pregame, led on the field by drum majors Abby Nelson and Anderson Luttrell. We would like to show our appreciation to all Panthers, students, athletes, and fans, and some luck to everyone involved in tonight's activities. Congratulations to the homecoming corps. Now, help us kick off a great evening of some Panther football. Stand up, put your hands together, and sing along as we play the Great Bend High School alma mater and the Panther fight song.
Steven, you weren't in the picture.
situational awareness of a dead pig, so. Oh, it was apt. It was apt. This is Star Wars. APT basically means. Oh. Sorry. I've used words like apt before and had people confused. That's how it happened. Apologies. Yeah, but it's also not a commonly used one. Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the southwest corner of the field, where the Panthers will enter onto the field through the Clint Flaler Memorial Tunnel. At this time, please stand if you are able. Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart and join the Panther Pride Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Grant Matthews as we honor America and all of our veterans and military personnel serving around the world with the national anthem.
Good game. Good game.
Ellie, if you have something you want me to point at, just yell. Well, yeah, but like I have the hearing so the slightly tinnitus ridden bird.
Did he disappear?
Are they doing the coin flip?
Ladies and gentlemen, your captains for this evening for Wichita North, number 0, Xavier Zapata. Number 10, Jet Aberlin. Number 12, No Way Alvarado. Number 42, Sam Doel. And number 54, Manny Martinez. For the Panthers, number 12, Daxton Minton. Number 14, Ian Creamer. Number 51, Trenton Kern. And number 58, Aiden Davidson. Head coaches this evening for the Redhawks, Mitch Kutra, and for the Panthers, Aaron Beck. Your officials this evening, Fred Martin, Maureen Grimm, Matt Gerber, Tim Morgan, and Kent Gerber.
Someone made a funny comment.
Kicking off for the Panthers, number 35, Omar Razzo. Back deep, Wichita North High School, number 0, Javier Zapata. Correction, number 1, Eli Judson. On the return for Wichita North, Eli Judson. Panther tacklers include Jacob Hall and Dominic Price. First down, Redhawks. Initial hit on the play for the Panthers, Owen Kaiser and Brody Snowden. Second down.
Hey, hands on the tight end. Let's go. Let's go up front. Let's go.
Quarterback sack recorded by number 52, Brody Schnoblin. Third down. North ball player number 12, Noah Alvarado. Panther tackler number 24, Jackson Wander. Fourth down. Back deep for the Panthers, number 2, Cooper Oma. The ball is down by number 42, Sam Doell. First down, Panthers.
The Panthers had people that could have put pressure on the punt, possibly blocked it. They didn't really, it looked like they pulled up, maybe that there was a return set, but there necessarily wasn't a return set because as the ball hit and rolled for an extra 15 yards, nobody really went after it. So you want to make sure that your guys are sharp, and that was a great chance to pick that up.
Great Bend moving right to left or south to north here at Memorial Stadium in Great Bend. 19th and Morton. Handoff going to Jay Sharts. He gets the corner turn. He's outside the numbers. He's at the 40, and he is into the touchdown. It's going to be the 10, the 5 touchdown. Jay Sharts, first play from scrimmage, goes 55 yards, and the Panthers, 9:31 to play, no flags on the play. They go on top by a score of 6-0.
Panthers do a great job out there of bending the defensive end to the inside. Premer goes out. He finds that outside force player and is able to get his body between the ball carrier and the defender. Didn't knock the guy over or blow him up by any stretch of the imagination, but did a great job of just shielding the defender from being able to fold into the play. And Jay Sharts gets to the opening and turns on the Jets.
So Great Bend, as they've done all year, have been scoring early. They've scored on the opening kickoff to start the season, and the point after touchdown attempt is good. That is a new kicker in there, and that looks like that was Diego Soto, a 5'10", 150-pound junior, making the point after touchdown attempt good. And with 9:31 to play first quarter, Great Bend on top. It's 7-0. And we'll be right back. You're listening to Great Bend Sports on B104.3 The Point, and it's powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
Buy or sell your home with confidence at Coldwell Banker Sell Real Estate. Your home sale experience should be simple and rewarding, and our agents at Coldwell Banker will make that happen for you. Call any of our local agents to help guide you home.
Scott's Welding is proud to support Panther Sports. Scott's Welding is fully insured, has certified welders with 24-hour service. For reliable service and community spirit at Scott's Welding, look for the signs west of 10th and Patton Road, Great Bend. Go Panthers!
It's Panther football on B104.3 The Point.
As Sean Berry reminded me, that's the first score by the Panthers in the first half, so be the third person to text 620-639-61. That's 6-6-WIN, 620-639-6946. The kickoff taken by Eli Judson. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's out across the 35, and a nice run there by Eli Judson. He's a 5'8", 145-pound junior, and he's all the way out to the 38-yard line. Good return there by Wichita North.
That looked like a return that back in my days when I had speed and played flag football, and you could just sit there and pirouette and spin around, and nobody could get your flags. Unfortunately, this is tackle football, and the Panthers couldn't get a hold of him either. We lost a little bit of contained on the outside. We got sucked into the end. He was able to turn it around and get it upfield, and then we just had a a little bit of a poor tackling job by 3 or 4 of the Panther covered gentlemen.
Sean Baer doing pirouettes.
Exciting.
I would like to see that. Handoff right up the middle. It's going to Isaiah Dupree. He dives across the 40-yard line out to the 42. That's going to be a pickup of 3. Second down and 7 for Wichita North. Isaiah Dupree, 5'9", 160-pound senior. He's the running back against Wichita West last week. He had 2 receptions and 46 yards for an average of 23. A little bit of tough getting stats out of Mitch Kutra and of the Wichita North Ball Club.
Well, nice job again on our stat line by Trent Kern. He's either a leading tackler in the state or definitely on the Panther squad there, but he did a nice job of making the stop.
Now that you mentioned, he has a team-high 36 tackles coming in the contest. Breaking out into the open was Dupree. And Dupree out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 6, bring up a 3rd down and 2.
There again, you'd like to see the linebackers, play a little gap control. It looks like right now our linebacking crew is playing the run horizontally, meaning they're sliding across the line of scrimmage instead of stepping up into their gaps and blowing up the running back as he's coming through the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and short for the white-cladded Wichita North. The handoff going to Dupree once again, and the offensive line, they just push the Panthers, and he gets the first down by about a half a yard. The ball is just shy of the 50-yard line, so Wichita North with a first down. And if you listen to the head coach, Mitch Kutra, small wins for Wichita North is what he's looking for, and that's first down.
You don't score a lot of points. Do you move the chains much? And guess what? They just moved the chains. So again, that's what a team that's looking for a spark or looking to find themselves, that's what they need to do. Is just, hey, it was a very 3rd and short, makeable, and you just rely on your offensive line to be able to pick up that half a yard.
Kyle Kaiser was the first person to text, and Kyle will have a Delgado's meal. Boy, I could use a Delgado's meal about now myself. Ball just at the midfield stripe, shotgun. It's a bad snap to the quarterback. There's a race on for it, and it's going to be picked up by the Panthers. Picking it up for the Panthers is Trenton Kern, and he will go into the end zone for a touchdown. A high snap. The quarterback, Noe Alvarado, couldn't fall on it, and the ball just kind of kept bouncing along, and Trent Kern just picked it up and waltzed in, maybe 20 yards for the touchdown?
Well, and the thing is there was a lot of Panthers that were trying to fall on it, but not Trent Kern. Trent Kern wanted to grab that thing. He was going to scoop and score from the get-go. In fact, I think he knocked a couple of the defenders over that he wanted the ball. But of course, I'm kidding on that. But you got to credit the quarterback did everything he could to cover that football, but just he was hit at the impact, and the ball jetted further away, and the Panthers. 51 Trenton Kern picks it up, scoops and scores for their 2nd touchdown.
Diego Soto's kick is up and just barely crosses the crossbar between the uprights. And Great Bend at the 7:19 mark in the first quarter, they lead it by a score of 14-0. Once again, congratulations going out to Kyle Kaiser, as he was the 3rd person to text, and he gets that meal from Delgado's. And we'll have one in the second half as well. 14-0 GBHS and a 7:19 to play in quarter number 1.
You just got to say it. Hey, Dave and Jerry and Disa, Marmies, if you're listening, I think that there's a potential that the Panthers are going to break the bank with the $50 donation on touchdowns this evening.
Okay, well, I'm sure they wanted to hear that.
A little free advertising.
I understand that. And good news for the Panthers, Cale Kern expected to play some downs tonight. Talked to him this morning, and also to Kevin Supisi and to Aaron Beck, and they're expecting Cale to get about 20 reps is what they're looking for. And he's a big young man as well, just like his older brother.
Well, it'll be good to see Cale get on there. Hopefully he just takes it easy. Again, this isn't one that you want to go out and re-injure something by coming back too quickly and get after it too hard. So hopefully it's one of those situations where he can come out and get himself back into the flow of the game.
He actually said he's glad it's going to be a kind against Wichita North, because it won't be that eventful of a game, I guess, for the lack of a better term. Kickoff taking about the 8-yard line, moving across the 10-yard line. It'll be Wichita North, so they will start 1st and 10, their 3rd possession. This one will start about the 14-yard line for Wichita North. Great Bend already on top by a score of 14-0. 7:14 to play in the first quarter.
Nice job, Hayden Kelly, and the special teams coverage there, getting down the field and just ran by the wall I'm not going to say a wedge because they can't wedge anymore, but he ran by the wall and around it and was able to get the stop inside the 15-yard line.
Noah Alvarado is the quarterback for Wichita North, as he's back in shotgun formation. If you heard the head coach Mitch Kuchar in the pregame show, he likes to pound and ground, but he also realizes in this day and age you got to be able to throw the football. Quarterback Alvarado is just going to take it, follow his offensive line. Now he cuts to the outside. He gets across the 15.
Hello.
16. That'll be a gain of 2.
Offensive line could not get the interior defensive line to budge, and did a great job, the defensive line, of stalemating, making the quarterback for North bounce it to the outside, and right there waiting was number 1, Jay Sharts.
6:48 to play, first quarter. Great Bend on top 14-0. They got a 55-yard touchdown run by Jace Sharts on the first play from scrimmage, and then Trenton Kern picked up a bad snap, but he goes about 20 yards, and it's 14-zip GBHS there, early stages of the first quarter. A little confusion in the Panther secondary. Handoff going to Dupree, and what a tackle there by the Panthers. That was Trenton Kern. He got a little bit of noise out of the Great Bend crowd with that tackle.
Well, and it was a great job by Hall on the outside. He forced the returner to come up inside, and we had both Kern boys scraping down the line of scrimmage and came in and laid a pretty good lick on the running back for Wichita North.
Ball out to the 14-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down and 6 as the clock rolls under 6 minutes to play first quarter. Shotgun formation for Noe Alvarado. They spelled that O-N-O-E. Noe Alvarado. Back to pass. He's going to be swarmed under by the Panther defensive line, and it's going to be a loss on the play back to the 10-yard line, and that will bring up a 4th down punting situation for North High School out of Wichita.
Nice job again. Kern almost had himself, just got into the game. Cale Kern, and he almost had his first sack. A little delayed blitz there, and I didn't catch the number from the wide side of the field, but Cale missed him, but forced him to bolt to the right, and there was another defender right there to make the stop.
Cooper Omach back in punt, back deep for the Panthers. As the snap is good and the punt is away. It's a spinning kick, hits at the Wichita North 34-yard line, bounces directly right, goes out of bounds about the 36, and that's where the Panthers will start this possession. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Great Bend already on top by a score of 14-0. 5:07 to play first quarter.
Well, and this is where you get your offense in the huddle, and you say, guys, here's the deal. We're going to score every time we touch the ball. Let's go out there, let's execute, and look for them right now to work on that inside run game. Just pound the ball between the tackles, because at some point in time, again, you're going to be able to, you're going to have to be able to run that ball inside. And of course, just as I say that, we go to a spread look on the field.
2 receivers split to the far, 2 to the near, as Dak Smith in the shotgun formation. Going in motion is Hayden Kelly. He gets the pitch from Dak Smith. He has the corner turn. He's inside the numbers. He's inside the 10. He's in the 5. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. That is a 36-yard touchdown run for Hayden Kelly. That is his first of the year, and the Panthers lead at 20-0, 4:59 to play first quarter.
Now, Hesh, I'm an old quarterback, and I'm going to tell you right now, that's a forward pass. That is a touchdown pass.
Okay, that is a touchdown
That
pass.
is a touchdown pass for Dax Minton.
Okay.
To Hayden Kelly. Dax, you owe me a Taco Bell taco at some point in time, or a Delgado's taco for getting that one in the stat book for you.
Okay, for Dax on the season, that will be his 8th touchdown pass. Are you sure that's a touchdown pass?
It is a forward lateral.
Okay, all right.
The ball went forward off of from the release, so that is an actual pass.
I trust you, Sean Barrett. 4:59 to play first quarter. Great Bend 21, Wichita North 0. We'll be right back.
The trouble with the future is that it keeps getting closer, which means regardless of your income or goals, it's important to begin developing a plan today. At look at your individual needs before anything else. Call Todd Armitage, Jim Vopak, Chris Sendall, Jim Armitage, or Cameron.
Is on your station that rocks. B1043, The Point.
3 scores for the Great Bend Panthers, and we still have 4:59 to play first quarter. A 55-yard touchdown run by Chase Shards, a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Trenton Kern, and then a pass from Daxton Minton to Hayden Kelly, and it's 21-0. What'd you say on the yardage on that? 32 yards.
32 yards.
Ball is in the air, and it's a spinning kick. Back is that is Eli Judson. He brings it up the field, and he breaks a tackle at the 20 and falls forward to the 24. That's where Wichita North will start this possession. 1st and 10. There is a flag on the play about the 36-yard line, so we'll see what the men in the black and white shirts decide. Great Bend dressed in their black uniforms, white numerals, all black tops and bottoms. Wichita North white jerseys and red pants.
Eli Sapizi, a little bit of member of the pregame royalty.
How are we doing today, Great Bend?
They'll mark off 10 yards. That will be the first penalty of the contest. So Great Bend moving the ball efficiently here this evening.
Well, you'd like to say they've had 2 offensive plays, both of them for touchdowns. I would say very efficient. And I will give Wichita North this. The Panthers did an excellent job on that pass play on the perimeter of walling it off, and everybody had a helmet on a player. Great job of execution by the Panthers.
Wichita North has the ball at their own 15-yard line. They have got a couple first downs in the contest in shotgun formation as Noe Alvarado looks to pass. Has a man open, catch out there made by Isaiah Dupree, and he's out to the 20-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Wichita North.
And actually, it looks like they're going to call that incomplete. Kel Kern did a great job of coming in and flying out to that flat, took it away, got his hand in and ripped through the football to dislodge it from the receiver and bring up a 2nd down and 10.
4:49 to play, first quarter. Great Bend on top, 21-0. They've had 2 possessions, 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, and a Trent Kern fumble recovery. I called it 20 yards. As Wichita North to the line of scrimmage. Xavier Bennett is the 5'8", 230-pound senior. The handoff to Dupree. He kind of stumbles in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled right there for a loss of a couple on the play. For the Panthers making a tackle, I believe that was
Connor Holiday.
Connor Holiday, you are correct. Loss of 2 on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 12.
You know, we talked about Connor that first week. He was getting over-penetrated on the defense, but that time, and you can see where he has made the adjustments. Now, as soon as he's breaking the offensive line, instead of going up the field and taking himself out of the play, he's sliding very skinny down that line of scrimmage and making stops in the backfield.
Connor actually 2nd in the team on tackles behind Trenton Kern. He has 30 tackles, 12 solo, 18 assists, 3 sacks, and 6 tackle for losses. That will be number 7. And then Alvarado is going to go down in the backfield. That will set up a 4th down as I believe it was against Liberal. Wichita North had minus 14 yards rushing.
Well, and that's tough because, again, he's trying to look down the field, and it's taking a little time for things to develop, and unfortunately the offensive line just isn't giving him a lot of time. And that time Cale Kern and Brody Schnoblin kind of met at the quarterback and drove him into the ground.
It's 4th down and long. Ball at the Wichita North 9-yard line. Back in punt formation. This snap is good. It gets it away. It's another spinning kick. The ball is going to hit about the 35 and going to bounce to the left and be down at the 39-yard line. And in this contest, we played the whole game on the north end of the field. We have not been on the Great Bend side of the field as we speak.
Well, and again, the Panthers are going to come out and try to establish a drive. You know, they've notoriously been a very a big play team all year long, and tonight is absolutely no different. But again, I'm not going to take anything away from Wichita North because, quite honestly, the Panthers on that touchdown pass last time to Kelly did a great job on the perimeter of blocking and just executed the play very well.
Ball at the 39-yard line for the Panthers. They bounce the pass to Omach. He finally picks it up. He throws it down the field, has a man open. It's going to be caught and into the end zone for a touchdown. Hayden Kelly with 2 touchdown receptions tonight and for the season, and they tried that in practice on Wednesday. It worked well, and it worked well here tonight. They bounce pass it over to Cooper Omont, and he throws the touchdown pass.
You know, that's if Tim Freese is in the stands, which I'm pretty sure he is, that was one of our plays way back in the early 90s where you just kind of throw it, you know, the quarterback might say some bad words and say, it slipped out of my hands, and you think that the defense is going to stop. Wichita North, they were kind of ready for it, but Hayden Kelly ran right by the defender, and again, credit Omach for putting the ball right where it needed to be.
Ian Premer with the extra point attempt, and it's good. And Great Bend leads it 28-0, 3:15 to play in quarter number 1. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium in Great Bend after this. Panther Sports, powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
This is Julie from the Fieldhouse, and we are a proud supporter for the Great Bend Panthers. At the Fieldhouse, we strive to provide space for our athletes to work hard and achieve their goals. Surround yourself with those who want to be great. Join us at the Fieldhouse, where our motto is leadership through athletics. So check us out at fieldhouse.com.
I'm Car Andrews, class of 2035. Empire Realty is a proud supporter of Great Bend High School. When you're ready to buy or sell your home, call Empire Realty. My dad and the Empire team are ready to help you find your next home. Go Panthers!
The official home of Panther football is B1043, The Point.
Is that one play again?
Back at Memorial Stadium, I was just thinking the same thing, Sean Burr. Great Bend has had the ball 3 times. They have 3 one-play drives for touchdowns. The latest, a 38-yard pass from Cooper Omont to Hayden Kelly. Omont and Kelly with his second touchdown pass of the evening. I think he'll challenge Ian Premer for 5 last week. Ball is in the air. And it's going to hit at the 5-yard line, and it hits the pylon. Is that a flag, or does it outs into the end zone, says the official down to our left. So Wichita North will start this drive 1st and 10 at their own 20, trailing 28-0, 3:15 to play first quarter.
Well, nice night for football. Temperatures are great. Looks like, the Panther offensively have not really had to break that sweat. But, that's to dice that up a little bit. Let's just say that Minton might have fumbled the ball backwards, picked up by Omach, and then he chucked it. But that was they're going to the bag of tricks when, you'd like to see us work just driving that ball between the tackles.
Under center this time is Alvarado. He hands off to the running back, Isaiah Dupree. He's to the 20-yard line. No gain on the play. Getting off the pile for Great Bend was Aiden Davidson. And it's going to, you give him a yard on the play, 2nd down and 9.
Again, right now, the battle of the trenches is being won definitely by the Great Bend Panthers. And I already see a number we haven't called a lot, which is Kenton Grauerholtz. Number 65 is in on the defensive line for the Panthers.
Cohen Raborti also in there as a linebacker. Looks like he now is on the recovering receiver. On a 2nd down and 9, snap back to Alvarado. He pitches back. The ball is in the air, picked up by the Panthers and into the end zone for a touchdown. That is the Panthers. That was a Jacob Hall.
Jacob Hall, the guy's got a nose for the football. That looked like Wichita North tried to run a little bit of a speed option to the wide side of the field. The Panthers were all right there. Again, they got so much penetration and were right in the back pocket of Alvarado when he went to pitch the ball, and it was an errant pitch, and Hall, just the benefactor of being in the right place at the right time, knows for the football, picks it up, and scurries himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
So that was not a scoop and score. What would you call that?
Bat and scat.
Okay. That's a bat scat.
Bat scat.
Okay.
There you go.
2:31 to play, folks, in the first quarter, and Great Bend now leads it 35-0. As the PAT was, got a hold on the play. Let's see what's going on here. Officials, maybe they weren't quite ready to snap it. The official's going to tell us. He's pointing against Wichita North, so we're going to try it again, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they must have lined up offsides.
Great Bend will decline it, and I believe that makes the PAT good.
They decline it.
Now they're going to try it. Okay, now kicking back to Diego Soto.
They must have blown it dead before we actually snapped the ball.
I believe they did that, yes. Beautiful night for football. Homecoming in Great Bend. A lot of activities going on. I was in the facility on Wednesday, and I believe it was Jersey Day, or maybe that was Tuesday. I don't remember. 35-0 as the PAT is good, as Great Bend has had 3 offensive plays, 3 touchdowns, and they've converted 2 turnovers into touchdowns as well. And with 2:31 to play first quarter, Great Bend 35, Wichita North nothing. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium after this. Panther Sports powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
The Great Bend Rec Center is a proud sponsor of this Great Bend High broadcast. And whether it be on the gridiron, courts, or the green, they would like to wish all Panther athletes competing this school year good luck. Go Panthers from the Great Bend Rec.
Looking for the best carpet, upholstery, and tile cleaning? Magna Dry Cleaning Service is your go-to in Great Bend. They also handle water and fire restoration and job site cleanup. For a cleaner, fresher home or business, visit us at 18th and Main. Magna Dry Cleaning Service, your clean begins here.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Back at Memorial Stadium in Great Bend, so Jacob Hall now has a touchdown return, has a pick 6, and basically a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So he's got a couple of defensive touchdowns on the season, and the ball is, he stepped out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He picked up the football right there before it went into the end zone, and he stepped on the white out of bounds line. So Wichita North will start 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Of course, we'll have to we need to get a hold of Wetzel to find out if this is even available at the high school level. But to me, it looked like he simultaneously made contact with that football while one foot was out of bounds, which I know on Sundays that means the ball was actually kicked out of bounds, and it would be a defensive kickoff penalty. I don't know if that applies at the high school level, but it was very close to being simultaneous.
We're going to try to get Randy Wetzel involved in the broadcast. It'll be our official.
We are Rick Santora.
Thank you. I was searching for a name as Wichita North just trying to get some space now. As the handoff goes to Isaiah Dupree, he's out across the 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 3-yard line as Wichita North trailing Great Bend 35-0. 2:12 to play in the first quarter, and the clock rolling. Unofficially for Dupree, I have him 8 carries for 14 yards. 2nd down and 8. A lot of action around the WAC. Actually, it's everybody else in the WAC is playing each other tonight. We'll get those as we move along here this evening. Hand off to Dupree again, and this time he barely gets across the white goal line. He's out to the 1. That'll be about a loss of 1 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 9 for the Wichita North Redhawks.
Looked like Blaine Inslee down there in his defensive lineman position was able to fight across the face of the offensive lineman and fold right into the gap that they were trying to run through.
Minute 24 to play. First quarter, Great Bend on top, 35-0. Great Bend has had 3 offensive plays. They've scored 3 touchdowns. They had an interception return, a fumble recovery for a touchdown, a couple of fumble recoveries for touchdowns, and they lead at 35-0 here first quarter. Snap back to Alvarado. He throws out in the flat. Nice tackle, breaking a tackle out there, and we'll see who that is. Nice move as he broke a tackle, and that was Isaiah Dupree, and that's a 1st and 10 for Wichita North as they get the ball out to the 14-yard line.
Oh, and Raborti's going to want that play back. He did great. He was out there in the flat, came up to make the tackle, and Dupree just made just a little bit of a juke move, and Raborti just missed that outside leg from being able to wrap him up.
Ball at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, moving left to right. Here are this Redhawks. Back to pass. This one's going to be dumped in the ground. Intended out there for the Redhawks. Intended receiver, that was Sam Dell. 6 foot, 200-pound senior, tight end. 2nd down.
Montoya does a great job for the Panthers of coming off that left end and had his hands up in the air and did everything he could to take away any kind of throwing lane that Wichita North could have.
White-shirted Redhawks come to the line of scrimmage, moving left to right here in quarter number 1. In shotgun formation is Noe Alvarado. He was a fullback last year for the Redhawks. Rolls out to his right, looking downfield, has a man open, and the pass is going to be underthrown and incomplete. Intended out there for the Redhawks That was Angel Cummings.
Nice job by Alvarado to get outside and break contain, and he definitely had an open receiver coming across the formation, Cummings, and just made a little bit of an errant pass, and the ball was a little bit low. But, as Coach said, Kuchera said for Wichita North last year, Alvarado was playing secondary and didn't even play quarterback last year, but stepped in to fill those shoes this year with a departing senior from last year.
3rd down, 10, ball at the 14-yard line. The Redhawks 0-3 on the season. Snap is good. Pulling out to the right is the quarterback, Alvarado, and he's going to be thrown down for a loss on the play. In there for the tackle. That was Brody Schnobler. So Schnobler with the tackle for a loss. It's going to be a loss of about 8 yards on the play, so it's going to bring up a 4th down, the ball inside the 7-yard line for the Redhawks.
Schnoblin is one heck of a wrestler for the Panther wrestling team, and right there he did a little swim move on that defensive lineman and just came basically scot-free and was right in Alvarado's face and was able to drop him for a big loss.
First quarter comes to an end. Great Bend on top of Wichita North, 35-0. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium after this. City. And it's all whack play from here on out for the Panthers. The heel of the North punter is right at the back line, so he's hoping for a good snap here. See if he can get the snap off as a player comes in late for Wichita North. That was Dupree. Wind out of the north. Snap is good. The punt is away, and we might have a flag. Yep, they're going to throw a flag as somebody from Great Bend hit the Wichita North punter, who is still down, taking his time. Not sure if he's hurt, but he's up now, going to jog off the field. That is Roman Emanuel, the punter for Wichita North. Going to be a first down. They're going to call it roughing the kicker. So Wichita North will retain possession of the pigskin, trailing 35-0, 9 seconds into quarter number 2.
That's one of those things that you get the you call Coach Lashley up and you get the high jump pad from the track team, and you work on laying out 2 yards in front of the kicker's foot. And if you try to take it right off his foot, a lot of times that ball will go right underneath you, or you're going to roll yourself right into the kicker. But if you take a little point.
We'll interview Taven next.
My boyfriend just got a sack.
He did?
Yeah!
Go Cats!
Go Cats.
Okay, we'll be back again. Here.
That was great, Kyra. You did so good.
He did last Saturday. I will have to admit, I had some shrimp. It was pretty etouffee. Wichita North with the football handoff going to Dupree. He's out across the 20-yard line to the 25. A gain of 4 on the play. Hard running there by Isaiah Dupree, the 5'9", 160-pound senior running back.
And again, just right there in a great spot to make the play, Carter Brown, he just was not able to wrap up the running back and bring Dupree down in the backfield, but he definitely had the penetration and was right there on that play.
Yes, they spot the ball back a couple yards, so it's going to bring a gain of 2 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 8 as we switch fields. Wichita North now moving from right to our left or from south to north here at Memorial Stadium. Just a beautiful night for football in the area. Under center is Alvarado, back to pass, looking, being chased. Now dumps it over the middle. The pass could be incomplete. Looking for Eli Judson, and it's going to bring up a third down. We'll call it 8. The ball at the Wichita North 22-yard line.
You know, Hesh, as I look over the Wichita North's roster here, the positive thing for that program is there's not a lot of seniors on this ball club. A lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen. Sprinkle in some juniors in there, so they've got a young team, and honestly, that's how you get yourself in a better perspective, is that you add players and you get those underclassmen to come out and get involved.
Noe Alvarado has 2 back split either side of him, back to pass, looking down the field, has a man, is going to be deflected and incomplete. Getting a hand on the football for the Panthers, out was Connor Holiday, brings up a third down and 8 on the incomplete pass.
Well, and Wichita North is really at the mercy of the Panthers. When you can go with a 4-down line defensive front and you can get pressure on the quarterback and drop the other 7 players back into a secondary coverage, it's very hard to throw the ball. And of course they are struggling running the ball, so that puts them just right behind that 8 ball.
4th down, back in punt formation. Wichita North back deep for the Panthers. Can't really see as he's level to us. And there's a high kick. This is a spinning kick as Cooper Omot will come up, make a fair catch at the 43-yard line. And I don't believe Great Bend has snapped the ball on their end of the field yet. All their snaps have been inside Wichita North territory.
Absolutely. That was one. That was actually a nice play. The punter for Wichita North did a 1-step kick, so it took away some of the pressure that Great Bend was able to put on and kicked a high hanging punt and really turned out to be a fairly decent special teams play for Wichita North.
10:53 to play, first half. Great Bend on top of Wichita North, 35-0. Great Bend still with our starters in there. Dax Minton will hand off to, that is Josh Burney. Burney gets this corner turn, gets inside the numbers down to the 34-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. Be a gain of 9 for Josh Burney, the 5'8", 175-pounder.
54 for Wichita North. Manny Martinez gets in the books as the first tackle of the game for the Wichita North defense.
2nd down and 1. Oh, it's a beautiful night for football. At least we're not in Plains Kismet like Cole Rife is with Hoisington as they're playing. Have you ever been to Plains Kismet?
I haven't even been to Iuka.
Well, Steve Webster has a stadium there. Dax Minton back to pass. He has to scramble. He gets out the corner turn, and he dives inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Nice decision there by Dax Minton. Didn't have a lot of time, so he was able to get outside, pick up a first down for GBHS.
Nice job by Sam Dole for Wichita North, putting a little pressure up the middle, forced Dax Minton to break it outside and break contain, and Dax is athletic enough that he makes one guy miss and is able to pick up the first down for the Panthers.
Give Dax 10-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line. Great Bend now moving left to right. 35-0 GBHS leads it. 9:38 to play in quarter number 2. 3 receiver split to the near side. Dax Smith that gets out to Cooper Omot, and Cooper has all sorts of running room. He's inside the 5, falls into the end zone, able to dive. He caught that ball, and there wasn't anybody within 20 yards of him. So Cooper's speed, he got down to the 5 before he was engaged, and he was able to dive over the goal line for the touchdown. Great Bend on top now, 41-0. That is 9:26 to play in quarter number 2.
Omok does a great job of catching the ball first. When you're that wide open, a lot of times you want to get upfield before you actually catch the ball. He caught the ball, got himself moving up the field, and you got to take your hat off. Number 5, Jacob Hall, out there on the perimeter, did not give up on first contact. He hit the defender. He drove him back a little bit, disengaged, re-engaged with the defender, and kept driving him down the field to allow Omok to get into the end zone.
Kick is up, and this one is good. Great Bend leads up 42-0. And once again, kicking that one was Diego Soto. So Great Bend 42, Wichita North 0. 9:26 to play in the first half. We will return to Memorial Field in Great Bend after this. Panther Sports on B1043. The Point is powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
Advanced Truck and Diesel is proud to sponsor this Great Bend High Panther broadcast. Good luck to all the Panthers competing this fall. Work hard, represent our community well, and remember, at Advanced Truck and Diesel, we swing the big wrenches.
Rosenberg Family Dentistry, proud supporters of Great Bend Panther Sports, provides top-notch dental care with advanced technology and expert training in implants and laser dentistry. Your smile is their priority. Rosenberg Family Dentistry. Get more out of life with a great smile.
The official home of Panther football is B1043, The Point.
Great Bend's longest drive of the evening. They go 4 plays, 46 yards, a minute 27, capped off by a touchdown pass from Dax Smithon to Cooper Omott for 28 yards for Dax Smithon. That is his second touchdown pass of the evening. Give him 9 for the year. And for Cooper Omott, that will be his second receiving touchdown of the year. There's a kickoff. As the ball bounces about the 3, goes right underneath the hands of the returner for Wichita North. That was Eli Judson, and goes out of the back of the end zone. Wichita North will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. Great Bend on top, 42-0, 9:26 to play before intermission.
That's what they need to get out of Razzo back there, is just to hit that low, hard line drive and get that thing into the end zone and allow Wichita North to get their offense out there and start those drives at the 20. That's a great weapon when you have it on special teams.
1st and 10 at the 20. Let's see, we have Isaiah Dupree, unofficially 10 carries for 16 yards. The quarterback, Alvarado, has a couple of carries for 4 yards. Their biggest play was a pass play. Connected out there. Good for 12 yards. Snap back to Alvarado. He follows his blockers. He tries to get to the outside, gets out across the hash marks, falls forward to the 24 for a gain of 4 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 6 for Wichita North. Ball at the 24-yard line.
Alvarado does a nice job of breaking contain over there on the wide side of the field with the Panthers, and then just kind of chicken fighted with the defenders that were coming up and trying to make the stop for the Panthers, and kept his feet moving and picked up 4 or 5 yards.
Alvarado to Dupree for the reception earlier in the game for 13 yards, the biggest play of the night thus far for Wichita North. Gain of 4 on the play for Noe Alvarado, 6', 200-pound senior. We're going to have a timeout call by Wichita North. 8:48 to play in quarter number 2. Great Bend on top by a score of 48-0. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here. Tell you other action going on in and around the area tonight. The Central Kansas League, as I mentioned, Southwestern Heights is hosting Hoisington. Russell travels to Larned to take on the Tribe. Chaparral is at Pratt. Haven at 3-0 goes to Douglas. Heston plays Nickerson. Halstead at Hillsboro. And Wichita Trinity taking on Smoky Valley. Ellenwood undefeated. They go to Sterling tonight to take on the Black Bears. Ellsworth is at Lions. Stanton County is in Hayes to take on TMP. And a quick volleyball update from Thursday night. You talked a little bit about it, but the Lady Panthers with a couple of wins.
Looking good. They're coming together and getting things figured out. Looking like a really solid volleyball team.
And they're off until Thursday of next week, correct?
That is correct. Home against Dodge.
Handoff going to, that was a different back in the game for Wichita North, I believe.
I'm going to have to adjust my glasses, but it looks like 47, Vizcara with the ball carry.
Julian Vizcaro, 5'6", 140-pound sophomore with the carry. Good for a gain of 1 on the play, bring up a 3rd down and 7.
I see the Panthers have brought in Bustamante and Morris down there on the defensive line, so they're starting to be able to get some of these guys in and give them a few reps.
And you thought they would probably sprinkle some players in before halftime, and then second half may be mostly the second stringers and down the line. Handoff going to Dupree. He gets up to the 25-yard line on a 3rd down and 8. He's going to be short of the 1st down. And we'll see what the Wichita North Redhawks do here after a 3-yard pickup by Isaiah Dupree.
You know, that's a nice job by Bustamante and Morris there on their technique and in that line. You know, each one of them looks like Bustamante is about a 250-pounder and Morris is 260. So, you know, they're bringing some size right back in there. And, of course, they've got it anchored with Carter Brown over on the left side.
Roman Emanuel into punt for the Wichita North Redhawks. Great Bend leading 42-0. 7:23 to play before intermission. Stay with us at intermission. We'll have your halftime stats. There's a low snap as Emmanuel gets the kickoff somehow. Ball hits at the 44-yard line and bounces across the midfield stripe. And Great Bend will start. I guess they did have one other possession that started about in their own end of the field. This one will start 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 7:06 remaining first half. Great Bend 42, Wichita North nothing. As we talked about in the pregame show, Wichita North, it's been a long time since they've had a winning season. I think I looked back and it was 2003 since they've had a winning season. And that was one, and they had several losses before that. So it's been a struggle. You heard Aaron Beck in the pregame show talking about it being a soccer school.
Well, and you know, a lot of credit goes to those kids that come out and still stay out and keep doing their thing.
Aiden Davidson with a football. I believe he lost it, and it's going to be recovered at the 48-yard line. Dak Smithson said, Great Bend got it back. Aiden Davidson, they hand the ball to you, and you fumble.
Man, you got to take advantage of those opportunities. He was trying to break that one tackle and thought he was going to go for that 60. Remember, we talked about him telling his grandkids that he was going to have a 60-yard touchdown under his belt. He was trying for that, but you got to stay a hold of that football and take your time in the sunlight with a little bit more urgency.
3-yard gain, 2nd down 7 for GBHS, moving left to right here. They lead it large here, 6:21 to play, halfway through quarter number 2. Minton hands off to Bernie. Bernie with a big hole up the middle. He breaks outside the hash marks, inside the 40, down to the 35, and falls forward to the 31-yard line. A big pickup on the play there by Josh Bernie.
Bernie did a great job. He got around the outside, followed his big offensive line there, and Owen Kaiser had sealed off that outside backer, and Bernie turned on the jets and took it upfield until he couldn't get anymore, but he wasn't going to just slide down. He kind of lowered the head and took on both of Wichita North's defenders and picked up 2 or 3 more good yards after the contact.
Give Josh Bernie a gain of 20 on the play. He has 2 carries for 28 yards now. Great Bend 1st and 10 at the Wichita North 31-yard line. Moving left to right. Fake the handoff. This time Dak Smithson takes it right up the middle of the field, and there's nobody there. Dak Smithson will trot in from 31 yards untouched. Nice job up front, blocking by the Great Bend Panther offensive line as Dax just faked the handoff and took off, and it was like the Red Sea parted, and Great Bend has another touchdown. They lead it 48-0, 5:42 to play in the first half.
You know, and that's when you struggle defensively and all of a sudden you get some play action in the backfield or run options in the backfield. You kind of lose sight of the football because you're so worried about where do I need to go and where do I need to be and what's my defensive responsibility here, that you try to overplay. And when you do that, of course, Great Bend, Dax Minton pulls the ball, and there was nobody in the middle of the field, and Dax scores his touchdown.
No, they fake the extra point, and they throw it into the end zone. Ian Premer goes up, can't get it, and it's going to be falling to the black end zone. Field turf incomplete. Great Bend fails on the 2-point conversion. At the 5:42 mark, Great Bend leads it 48-0. 5:42 to play in the first half. We'll take a break. Panther Sports, powered by Equity Bank. They never forget, it's your money.
Delgado's Mexican Restaurant, 10th and Stone Street, is a proud supporter of Great Bend High School Panthers. Delgado's open for lunch 11 to 1:30 and dinner from 5 to 8 Monday through Friday. And for catering, give them a call and taco about it. Delgado's.
The University of Kansas Health System in Great Bend is here to care for you and your family. From prenatal care and birthing services through hospice and end-of-life care, they're here for you. Their experts provide the care you need close to home.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
5:42 to play in quarter number 2. Great Bend makes it 48-0 on a 4-play, 1-minute 24-second drive. They go 55 yards, capped off by Dax Minton's 31-yard touchdown run. 48-0, the 2-point attempt failed. Great Bend will tee the ball up at the 40-yard line again. A lot of action here for the kickoff team for the Panthers. Pigskin is in the air. This is a deep kick. It's going to land at the goal line and bounce through the black field turf across the R out of the back of the end zone. And Wichita North will take this possession 1st and 10 at their own 20.
It looks like Great Bend sending in a lot of new numbers out there, which is a great thing. I hope on that 2-point conversion that, quite honestly, it was a bobbled snap or something. We didn't actually call a trick play going for 2 there. You know, sometimes a little salt in the wound. You need to rise above that, but it looked like possibly there was a little juggle of a snap, and there was a fire call. So I'm not really sure that we called that play, but good job. This is a nice opportunity for a lot of young players for the Panthers to get in and get some varsity time.
I was kind of surprised they called that going for 2. I hope you're right as well. Handoff. They going to Dupree. He gets nowhere. He's pushed back by the defensive front 4 for the Panthers.
Dominic Price has his nose in there. Just a great job. Jace Dynas is in there. Again, we've got a lot of new numbers out there on the field, but it was the same result. Just they're owning those trenches against the Wichita North offensive line.
I believe that was Ivan Pena with the carry for Wichita North. He's a 5'9", 185-pound sophomore. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for the Redhawks out of Wichita North. They have 2 receivers split to the near, 2 to the far. On a second down and 10, Noe Alvarado back to pass. Has plenty of time this time now. Steps up, throws downfield, has a man out there, and it's going to be caught. Nope, he dropped it. Looked like he had it. That was Thomas Shields. But had the ball go through his hands. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Now throwing the football, I have Noe Alvarado. He is 1 out of 7.
Well, and that was definitely not on him. That was a great job. Really good pocket presence by Alvarado to step up into the pocket, feel the pressure from the outside. He stepped up, stepped into the throw, made a pretty good throw to lead his receiver into the void of the defense, just weren't able to bring that one in.
3rd down, 10, ball at the Wichita North 20-yard line. And we have a flag. It's only our 2nd flag of the evening by my count. 3rd flag of the evening. It's going to be a penalty against Wichita North. This one's going to go for 5 yards. So this will push them back to the 15-yard line. And you said it earlier, but you got to give credit to these young men that stay out for football when, you know, they have been beaten this year 70-6, 69-0, and 64-0. And we're sitting at 48-0 here with 4:50 to play in quarter number 2.
Absolutely, takes a special individual to, and they're definitely, you know, you don't want to say they're learning to take it on the chin, but what they're doing is they're learning that when you meet some adversity, you stay with it and you just don't give up.
Noel Alvarado pass complete out to the 29-yard line. It's going to be short by 1 yard, making a catch out there.
Wichita North electing to roll the pocket. Great Bend had been getting so much pressure up the middle and not allowing Alvarez any time to throw the ball, so they roll the pocket out to the wide side of the field, run a couple of dig routes across the field, and a nice pitch and catch there by Wichita North.
I believe that was Sam Dell with the reception, the 6'2", 200-pound senior. Gain of 9 on the play brings up a 4th down and 1, and Wichita North's going to go for it. I formation behind quarterback Noe Alvarado. And now we're going to have a flag thrown. And let's see what this call is.
Well, again, this is one where I would say the defense actually moved and created the movement by the offense, but I don't know that that's really a play in high school football. Wetzel's got me a little gun shy on the rules book, but I know that the Panthers definitely jumped into the neutral zone prior to Wichita North moving.
Well, if he's going to call you out on that, he needs to come up into the booth and be our official.
Well, and I have actually sent him a message asking about the running clock rule in the high school, but I see him standing in the end zone. He must have a hot dog and popcorn, and he's just not talking.
All right, 1st and 10 for Wichita North. Hands off comes to Isaiah Dupree. He tries to break a couple of tackles, but he's going to be drugged down. No, excuse me. Once again, that is going to be Ivan Pena with the carry.
Cole Fancher with the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
Nice job. Cole got in for a play last week when Premer went down with a calf cramp, and now Cole's getting a little bit of time over there on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line, Wichita North. Back to pass is Alvarado looking down the field, has a man, and it's intercepted by the Panthers. Making a return for Great Bend. That is Brogan Unruh, and Unruh he fumbled the ball, and Wichita North falls on it at the 5-yard line. So that was Brogan Unruh, a 6'2", 165-pound junior with the INT, but then he lost it. So Wichita North still retains possession of the pigskin, but now they're back within the 4-yard line.
Cash, I want to tell you something. We were talking about you don't quit, you don't just give up on number one the season, number one a play. That time, Mason Clausen, down lineman number 71, 6', 250-pound senior, decided, hey, I'm not going to drop my head. Yeah, we just threw a pick. He stayed with it, came all the way down the field, chased the play from behind, and was the guy that reached in there and stripped the ball away from the Panther defender, Brogan Unruh.
2:54 to play in the second quarter. Great Bend leading 48-0. Shotgun formation for Noe Alvarado. Back to pass. Has a man over the middle. That's going to be caught out there by Isaiah Dupree, and he's out to the 15-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 10. We'll give them good enough for a first down. We'll give them 11 yards, 1st and 10 for Wichita North.
See, and you look at that play, and that was executed beautifully. A little slant out route combination. You read that outside linebacker, and Alvarado was able to deliver a strike on the slant route and pick up the first down.
Alvarado now throwing the football. 3 out of 9. That completion. Good for a first down. Back to passes Alvarado. Steps up into the pocket. Going to be drugged down from behind by the Panthers. See who gets off the pile on that one. I believe that is Slade Apley. Apley with a sack on the play. That's going to be a loss of about 6. And it'll be a 2nd down and 16 for Wichita North.
Nice job by Apley there, staying with the play, fighting over the top. I think maybe we taught him that when he was working for us down at Marmy's this summer. I don't know, dumping all those trash cans and doing the hard manual labor we had him doing. Looked like it might have paid off.
2nd down and 16. Oh, so you weren't diagramming football plays? You actually made him work?
Wow, actually, I was sleeping. I was at work.
Okay, so we're not going to touch that one. 2nd down. He's going to throw long as Alvarado has a man out there. He's got his feet tangled up. He falls to the field turf. Pass is incomplete, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and long for Wichita North. 92 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Great Bend on top, 48-0. Great Bend scored early and often here in this contest on Friday night.
And the thing is I think you talked about it. Wichita North is you want to talk about a gauntlet of a schedule.
Oh man,
to go through the teams that they've gone through. They've given up a lot of points, but they've played the cream of the crop from early on in the high school season here.
3rd down and long for the white jerseyed, red panted Wichita North Redhawks. Back to passes. Alvarado rolls out to his left pass. And the ball goes right through the hands. And putting the old 2 hands on his helmet going, I should have had that one. That was Angel Cummings, the 5'10", 195-pound senior. So that'll bring up a 4th down for Wichita South. But they did prevent a return for a touchdown on the last play as they hustled, did not give up on the play after the interception by the Panthers. Knocked the ball out about the 4-yard line. Got a first down, but now will be forced to punt.
Alvarado did a nice job of, again, rolling the pocket, getting to the outside, throwing across his body. Hard to roll to the left and throw with the right arm, but Brogan Unruh was right there with a little bit of coverage, and I'm sure that the receiver heard the footsteps coming from the outside perimeter.
Ball is away on the punt. No pressure by the Panthers. It hits the 38-yard line and just kind of bounces across the 40, so the Panthers will start this possession 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. And we'll see who comes onto the field for the black-cladded Panthers here. Late stages of quarter number 2. Great Bend on top, 48-0.
This is where you hold on tight and get your number rosters ready to go. It looks like the Panthers are going to make a wholesale change in the backfield. Of course, when you're as thin as you are with the Panthers, there's not a lot of probably secondary O-line reps, but it looks like Ethan Summers is coming in at quarterback.
Gavin Gilkelson out there as well. He's a 6'2" junior. And there's a pass out of the flat caught by Ian Premer. Ian spins out of a tackle at the 32-yard line and falls forward to the 24. Nice catch and run there by Ian Premer.
Very nice, simple play. Hey, you get a new quarterback in, you go ahead and you just get him comfortable. Nothing real extravagant. The Panthers go with a quick screen to the outside. Premer does a nice job of catching before the run and got up the field and took what the defense gave him.
Ball inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Will give him a pickup of 17 on the play for Ian Premer. His first catch officially tonight. 1st and 10, the final minute here of the first half. Great Bend on top. Handoff going this time to Josh Burney. Burney showing some good quickness. He's inside the 20 down to the 14-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. And the final 35 seconds here as Josh Burney, 3 carries tonight, showing some real quickness.
He's got some good little speed when he plants and he pops through that hole. He turns it on, and you better wrap him up because if he gets free, he's gone.
3 carries unofficially for Josh Burney tonight for 36 yards. And there's a run up the middle. Be a first down inside the 10 to the 9. Burney one more time. We'll give him a gain of about 5 on that play. So it's the Josh Burney drive here for the Panthers with final 10 seconds. And I believe Aaron Beck is just going to let the clock tick down. Panthers on top by a score of 48-0 as we reach the halfway mark. It's homecoming Friday night in Great Bend. And the Panther football team keeping everybody happy as they lead at halftime by a score of 48-0 over at Wichita North. When we come back, we'll start your halftime show. The halftime show is brought to you by Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management. Great Bend Sports is powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
We all love a relaxing vacation. Fortunately, all-inclusive doesn't have to end at the resort. Get Nextech's gig internet that comes all-inclusive with a free router, installation, and more, all for just $69 per month. Visit nextech.com/greatbend to sign up.
Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency is proud to support this Panther broadcast. If you are looking for residential, commercial, or farm properties, turn to Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency, 1101 Williams in Great Bend.
Dom Pipe Testing is proud to bring you live coverage of Panther sports. Dom Pipe Testing provides hot oil or steaming hydro testing and rack testing services in oil field and beyond. For quick, reliable service, call Dom Pipe Testing and go Panthers.
Service from people you know, quality products and professional installation. That's Kern Floor Service. Stop by Kern Floor Service and browse through the different selections of flooring from laminate to vinyl, carpet, wood, and ceramic tile. Kern Floor Service, 908 Coolidge in Great Bend.
The future is bright. See it clearly with the help of the 10th Street Eye Care Center. Dr. Russell McCauley, Dr. Chad Premer, Dr. Nicole Miller, and Dr. Sarah Steeder are ready to help you. The 10th Street Eye Care Center on the sunny side of the Vision Corner, 10th and Washington, Great Bend.
Chris Ramsey, your shelter insurance agent in Great Bend, is here to make sure you're covered with the right protection at the right price. From auto and home insurance to life, business, farm, and more, Shelter can cover it. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Give Chris a call, 620-793-9390.
I'm Chance Haney. For over 40 years, Mitchell K. Haney & Associates has been your trusted partner in Great Bend for comprehensive employee benefits. Medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and Aflac coverage. Call us today to protect your team and their families. Go Panthers.
It's time for the Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management halftime show. We'll have a complete recap of first half action right after this message from Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management.
Great Bend Ready Mix has been serving Central and Western Kansas since 19...
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for the Panther Spirit Squad? The Panther Squad will be taking the field for a halftime entertainment. The band has been hard at work preparing for the season and present The band is assisted also by Aubrey Banner. Thank you to our band parents for their help and support in making our band successful. Enjoy your halftime performance. Drum majors Abby Nelson and Anderson Luttrell, take it away.
What kind of questions am I asking these people? What will be my blog?
Whatever you really want it to be. Just try to get people happy and excited. Oh my. I'm trying to get this transmitter on, and I'm failing. Yeah, it's...
Yeah? You should interview me at some point. Okay.
Mr. Bartle.
All right, Mr. Bartle, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I really love Haagen-Dazs Rocky Road.
What kind of ice cream is that? It's what?
Haagen-Dazs Rocky Road.
Haagen-Dazs. What is Haagen-Dazs?
Haagen-Dazs. It's like a gourmet ice cream.
Oh, so you're fancy with your ice cream. Mr. Bartle has fancy ice cream. All right, we can let you go now. He has places that he needs to be.
Let's hear it one more time, great band!
Thank you! What do they say?
Interview me!
As someone who lives here, I know many of you, and I know what's important to you. I believe that people bank with people, so I'd like to invite you to stop by one of our region's 5 locations and meet our friendly, helpful staff.
The trouble with the future is that it keeps getting closer, which means regardless of your income or goals, it's important to begin developing a plan today. At Edward Jones, they like to look at your individual needs before anything else. Call Todd Armatist, Jim Vopak, Chris Sundahl, Jim Armatist, or Cameron Smith at Edward Jones Great Bend today.
This is Julie from the Fieldhouse, and we are a proud supporter for the Great Bend Panthers. At the Fieldhouse, we strive to provide space for our athletes to work hard and achieve their goals. Surround yourself with those who want to be great. Join us at the Fieldhouse, where our motto is leadership through athletics. So check us out at fieldhouse.com.
I'm Car Andrews, class of 2035. Empire Realty is a proud support of Great Bend High School. When you're ready to buy or sell your home, call Empire Realty. My dad and the Empire team are ready to help you find your next home. Go Panthers!
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Back in Memorial Stadium, Mike Hesher along with Sean Bear. Halftime score, Great Bend on top of Wichita North by a score of 48-0. And the Royals were losing tonight 3-0, top of the ninth. They need just one win to qualify for the playoffs. One win by the Royals or a loss by Minnesota. The Royals more than likely will go down to defeat, trailing 3-0 in the ninth, and Minnesota was trailing as well.
They are down 2 in the top of the 4th.
What a turnaround, though, by the Royals. 106 losses last year, and they may make the playoffs.
Well, and if you look at Detroit recently, they're 9-1, and I think the Royals are 3-7.
Yeah, Detroit's playing well.
I thought you were talking about that turnaround.
No, well, Detroit's playing well. Actually, they have like the last 50 games. The Tigers have like the best record. They have played well recently.
Yeah, since you guys have invited me to come on the air with you on Mondays, I've started doing a little research so that I just don't sit there and nod my head. Another thing I do with my wife.
Well, you can. That's what Shelley Duvall does. She comes on Wednesdays and she just kind of sits there and goes back and forth as we talk baseball.
Yeah, but she's pretty knowledgeable.
She is sharp.
Yeah,
she brings some energy to that old man booth.
Well,
I will tell you what.
It doesn't take much, but
well, this is true. Shelley, she's fun when she comes in on Wednesdays. Listen to Sports Days, 12:30 to 1:30, Monday through Friday on 1590 95.5 FM. Can you get any less of a shameless plug?
Well, that was a great plug, and the thing is if anybody can tell me who the Iuka Ramblers professional team is, you'll have to listen, and eventually you will figure that out.
Yes,
but I haven't yet.
You haven't figured out?
I've only been on 3 weeks, and I have yet to figure out exactly what that is. All I know is that, I don't know much.
Can I give you a hint, or would you just rather find out on your own?
I want it to be a mystery.
Okay.
It just keeps me coming back.
Well, unfortunately,
we'll figure that out. Webster, I think, owns it somehow.
That season's about over, though, so that'll be my only hint.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's quite the show on Sports Day. We have a lot of fun.
Yes, you do. I enjoy doing it. I get to see Stacy Emmonshoe every Monday.
She runs the building. There is no question about that.
That's I've found that out over the years, is that a lot of times there's women behind most of the things that are done correctly. My house is one of them. I'll give her credit for that too. But hey, moving right along,
what's the old
dance
saying?
line.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Boys and girls, it's 48-0 at halftime, and I was told we may go down some slippery slopes, and I do it enough. I don't need your help taking me down slippery slopes.
Well, here's the deal. It was a great move by Aaron back there at the end of the first half to call off his dogs and just go ahead and take it to the locker room. He could have plugged another touchdown on the board right there, but this half, I'll be honest with you, the thing is for both teams, let's pray for a safe half and no injuries and let these young men look forward to tomorrow.
48-0. We'll be back with the second half kickoff after this. The halftime show brought to you by Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management, and Panther Sports powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
You've been listening to the Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management halftime show. Second half action is next on B1043, The Point.
Ready to tackle that big project? Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management is your rock-solid partner in demolition and hauling. Right now, you can rent roll-off containers at a groundbreaking low price. Cleanup's a breeze. Fill it, and they'll take care of the rest. Plus, they can deliver more than 50 types of rock and sand right to you. Transform your space with just a call. Visit StoneSandCompany.com for inspiring before and afters. Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management, 421 Washington in Great Bend. Building your dreams from the ground up.
Great Bend Panther Sports on B1043 The Point. Brought to you by Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency, Equity Bank, the 10th Street Eye Care Center, People's Bank and Trust, Comfort Pro, Insurance Planning, Delgado's Mexican Restaurant, Edward Jones, Dom Pipe Testing, and the Great Bend Rec. And by the Field House, University of Kansas Health System, Scott's Welding Service, American Plains Co-op, Farmers Bank and Trust, Innovative Livestock Services, the Marmy Auto Group, Empire Realty, Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine, GB Tarp Company, and Freedom Claims Management. Panther Sports also brought to you by Coldwell Banker Megan Wells, Advanced Truck and Diesel, Next Tech, Stone Sand Company, Stone Waste Management, Rosenberg Family Dentistry, Sutherland's, Great Bend Ready Mix, Kern Floor Service, Magna Dry Cleaning Services, Shelter Insurance, Chris Ramsey, and by Mitchell K. Haney and Associates. Panther Sports on B1043 The Point.
Second half kickoff returned by Ian Premer out to the 30-yard line. Panthers will start 1st and 10 at their own 30. They get the football to start the second half. It looks like there was a penalty on the play, so they're going to mark it off against Great Bend. And the Panthers will start deep in their own territory as the officials are back to within the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like it. Eli Sapezi got called for a hold over there. The official threw the flag and about hit him, and he didn't get out of the area quick enough, and we could tell who that flag was on.
1st and 10 for Great Bend at their own 7-yard line. We'll see who's on the field. Ian Premer gets the pitch, and he's going to be drugged down in the backfield. Nice tackle there by the Wichita North player, and that was
Copeland, a 5'10", 175-pound sophomore.
Kamani Copeland. Nice tackle there. Ian Premer in the backfield. That's Ian's first carry of the evening, and that was a loss of about 1 on the play for Ian Premer.
Panthers just go to that quick motion, try to get the ball in a full sprint on a little forward pitch, so it was a pass play that got dropped for a little bit of a loss.
That makes me write down more. I don't need, that's a running play in my opinion. Oh, there's a handoff, big hole up the middle, and this is Jay Sharts, and he's going to go the distance again. This one's going to be 91 yards. Jay Sharts crosses the goal line into the end zone. Jay Sharts has 2 carries tonight. Well, I'm going to have to do some math on this one. 91 yards and a 55-yard touchdown run for Jay Sharts. 2 carries and a couple of touchdowns, and we're 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the second half.
That was very emblematic of Tony Dorsett when he got the ball down there on the 2-yard line and took it to the rack. I don't think he was touched.
I don't think he was either.
Just a great job by the offensive line. The Panthers come out and they start that opening drive with their starting offense in the game, and Jay Sharts goes right up the middle untouched, 91 yards for the touchdown.
By the way, we don't mention Tony Dorsett on a football broadcast. Oh, hits the goalpost. The upright end bounces off, and it's 54-0 Great Bend at the 9:58 mark. Was that Tony Dorsett or Tony Dorsett?
Well, we're going to say it was a Cowboy.
Okay. Well, it was Tony Dorsett in college and then Tony Dorsett when he got to be a pro.
And it was Monday Night Football.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And we have nothing,
long time ago.
We have nothing else to talk about, folks. 54-0, 9:58 to play in the third quarter. I do believe we will have a running clock when we start the fourth quarter. As Great Bend. How many? That was 2 plays. That was actually a 2-play drive, was it not?
2-play drive, and I did not get the time because things are happening so quickly. But it was a 98-yard drive.
Well, I can tell you it was 1 minute and 2 seconds. 2 minutes and 2 seconds because they got the opening kickoff. Great Bend did.
Very valid point.
Right.
You are a wizard.
So that was 2 plays, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. He didn't take him that long to run the field, did it? Jay Sharp showed some good speed. Okay, I was figuring up how many yards he had, wasn't I? That was 146 yards on 2 carries. That's a 73-yard average. That's not bad. Kickoff. I guess Wichita North got the ball to start the second half, so my math was not quite correct.
That is correct. My drive chart does show that. And we have a confirmation from the call-in official, Randy Wetzel, that it depends on the quarter of the running clock. The WAC is the fourth quarter, and Wichita schools do play halftime.
Oh. But this is okay. But the most important thing is the Panthers scored, and you can text 620-6396-WIN. If you're the third texter to 620-6396-WIN, you'll win your free choice of a meal from Delgado's. So Wichita North with the football at their own 20-yard line. First and 10, back in shotgun formation is the quarterback, and Noe Alvarado throwing way down the field. There's Dupree. Dupree makes the catch inside the 40-yard line. Biggest play of the game for Wichita North. That play going for 43 yards. And a first down for Wichita North. I believe this is the first time they've been on the Great Bend side of the 50-yard line.
Just a strike down the field by Alvarado to Dupree. Dupree made a great move around the outside, was able to get behind the defense of the Panthers, and credit Alvarado for hanging that ball up and letting his receiver run underneath it.
3 catches now for Isaiah Dupree. Wichita North first and 10 at their own 36-yard line. And the official on the far near side throws 2 flags.
That's impressive. One official, 2 flags.
Well, usually they throw their hat if there's a second flag.
I think the officials may be trying to stall a little bit as the clock continues to run in a running clock. It looks like we're playing the Wichita
City League School
rules.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I like that.
I do. You mentioned avocados and tacos earlier, and all I can think about right now are tacos. So it looks like a defensive substitution penalty against the Panthers.
Well, if you text 620-6396-WIN, you could have your choice from Delgado's. I have not gotten a verification of a winner yet. So it's first and 5 for Wichita North. Ball at the 32-yard line in Great Bend territory. Moving right to left. Hard the white jerseyed Wichita. Oh, they have a new quarterback in the contest. There's a pass. It's going to be incomplete. For Wichita North, that is Cameron Short. He's a 5'11", 150-pound junior.
Wichita North taking advantage, taking a little time to get some of their other guys in. And again, you want to keep everybody's vigor up. You want to get them in the game and keep these guys intrigued. This is one of those teams with so many young players, and there's some athletic ability out there. There really is. That if he can just hold everything together, keep the numbers of kids out, that Wichita City League, that can produce some pretty good teams pretty quickly.
Second down and 5. Ball at the Great Bend 33-yard line, and we have another flag on the play. Or do we have a timeout? I believe their coach wants a timeout as Mitch Kutra comes out onto the field, says we're going to take a timeout. So we will take a timeout as well. 6:38 to play in the third quarter. Great Bend 54, Wichita North 0. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium in Great Bend. After this, Great Bend Sports is powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
The Great Bend Rec Center is a proud sponsor of this Great Bend High broadcast. And whether it be on the gridiron, courts, or the green, they would like to wish all Panther athletes competing this school year good luck. Go Panthers from the Great Bend Rec.
Looking for the best carpet, upholstery, and tile cleaning? Magna Dry Cleaning Service is your go-to in Great Bend. They also handle water and fire restoration and job site cleanup. For a cleaner, fresher home or business, visit us at 18th and Main. Magna Dry Cleaning Service, your clean begins here.
Great Bend Panther football is on your station that rocks. B1043, The Point.
Alongside Sean Bear, I am Mike Hesher. We're bringing you Great Bend High School football on this Friday night. It is 8:31, and we will tell you that Melissa Swanson, you are a winner. You get your choice of a meal from Delgado's Mexican restaurant. And Melissa, if you're really nice, you'll invite me to go with you. I'll even pay for my half of it. Oh, there's a sack in the backfield, twirling down the young man, making the tackle for Great Bend. Was that Evan Vink? Is that 71?
74, Ryder Morris.
Oh, okay.
Doing just a great job. Big time penetration back there, and he was able to get him down around the shoulder pads and sling the gentleman to the ground.
All the way back to the 35-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. 3rd down and 7, correction, the ball at the 35-yard line as the clock continues to roll under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Great Bend with a second half touchdown put them up 54-0. And now it looks like Mitch Kutra has called another timeout. So we will take one as well. 5:50 to play in quarter number 3. Great Bend 54, Wichita North 0. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium after this. Great Bend Sports is powered by Equity Bank. Never forget, they never forget it's your money.
Sutherland staff and knowledgeable experts can help you plan any project. When it comes to home improvement and building materials, remember Sutherland's of Great Bend, a proud supporter of Panther Sports. Sutherland's helping America build it better since 1917.
Freedom Claims Management Incorporated proudly supports Great Bend Panther Sports. Let the experienced and dedicated staff at FCMI customize a health insurance plan that fits your business needs. Whether you're a large corporation or small business on Main Street, Freedom Claims Management Incorporated has you covered.
Venture into Great Bend territory. Back to pass. There's a pass way down the field. Man is out there, and the ball is up, and I see no flags on the play.
There is a flag that came in late.
There is a flag that came. Oh, I see it out there right now at the 9-yard line. All righty. That ball was up there forever, and it looks like a Panther may have grabbed the receiver for Wichita North, and that'll be a penalty against Great Bend off defensive pass interference.
And that's too bad because they actually had it played. The play defended very well. The safety came over the top, and as he went to rake through the receiver's hands and strip the ball away, he got there just a little bit early before the ball and drew the flag from the back judge.
The flag here at Memorial Stadium is absolutely limp. It's a little humid. My phone says it's still 84 degrees. Late on a Friday night in late September. There's a pass to a wide open man making the catch is Eli Judson, and he's down to the 4-yard line, and the Wichita North has a 1st and goal inside the Great Bend 5-yard line.
Wichita North doing a nice job of executing a little slant route. Read that outside backer, stick it in right behind his ear and deliver to strike. Brings up a 1st and 5.
Or a 1st and goal.
From the 5.
From the 5, yes. I'm going to repeat that. 1st and 5
wizards.
from the 5. 1st and goal. We are sharp tacks, aren't we?
Very
4:16 to play. Nice job of throwing the football here by Cameron Short, the backup quarterback. He rolls out to his right, looking in the end zone, has a man wide open on the right flat. He will jog into the end zone on the far sideline, and the Wichita North has their second score of the season. That makes it 54-6 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the third quarter. So now, does that mean we're back with a stop clock? Or does it, once it goes a running clock, does it stay a running clock? Randy Wetzel, where are you?
Randy Wetzel.
You're going to get a lot of airtime here in the second half, Randy.
The thing is that we should know.
Well, they might stop it for touchdowns and stuff like that, but we will find out.
You know, the great thing is that we're in the position that we're finding out about all this.
Yes, we are.
And that's the positive moment
of the evening.
Of the evening, is we are learning the rules of the moving clock.
The question is,
it stays running.
Stays running. Man,
he's running.
He's on sharp.
He's on it.
We got to get you a microphone, Randy, so you can join us in the booth or even on the sidelines. That would be cool. 4:03 to play, third quarter. Great Bend 54. The PAT was good. It's 54-7.
You know, the thing is that he's not standing down there in the end zone anymore, so he must have got hungry listening to us talk about tacos, and he's probably cruising down the road listening to us on the radio, thinking about tacos.
Well, I wonder if he's on his way to umpire somewhere. Or did he retire from umpiring?
Yeah, he just golfs.
Okay. Must be a rough life.
Poorly, according to Chris Thexton.
Well, you know, anybody that works in a school district for that long, they earned it.
Well, he's got the gray hair to prove it. So it looks like they went 78 yards on 9 plays with the running clock, 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
And do you know how far that was about a 3-yard touchdown pass, right?
It was a 3-yard touchdown pass, little flat route.
All right.
Delivered very well by Cameron Short.
And do we know who caught it?
One of the Wichita North receivers.
Good answer. There's Premer back there at the 5-yard line. He gets the kickoff. He's out across the 10, and now he makes another move. He's outside the numbers, about running over a couple people, still on his feet, breaks out of a tackle, trying to get the corner turn, and Ian Premer across the midfield stripe to the 40, and he's going to stiff arm a man at the 30-yard line and cruise in to the end zone for the touchdown. Ian Premer, I see no flags on the play, and that is going to be a kickoff return of, 90 yards?
90 yards. I think every defender at one point in time had their hands on Ian Premer on that return, but he just kept shedding tacklers, finding another lead blocker who maintained and got down the field, and that is one for his highlight reel.
Ian Premer, a 90-yard touchdown run, or a kickoff return, and Great Bend leads it 60-7 with the PAT on the way. PAT, the snap is good, and the hold is good, and the kick is good as well. And Great Bend leads at 61-7 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds to play in quarter number 3. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium in Great Bend after this. GBH Sports is powered by Equity Bank. They never forget it's your money.
Advanced Truck and Diesel is proud to sponsor this Great Bend High Panther broadcast. Good luck to all the Panthers competing this fall. Work hard, represent our community well, and remember, at Advanced Truck and Diesel, we swing the big wrenches.
Rosenberg Family Dentistry, proud supporters of Great Bend Panther Sports, provides top-notch dental care with advanced technology and expert training in implants and laser dentistry. Your smile is their priority. Rosenberg Family Dentistry. Get more out of life with a great smile.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Great Bend 61, Wichita North 7. We're having a little bit of fun in the booth tonight, but in all seriousness, Great Bend playing a very good, very well played contest tonight against the Wichita North Redhawks. Great Bend showing a lot of explosiveness on drives, on opening kickoffs. They've just done pretty much everything. They've scored on an interception return, a fumble return, and pretty much doing it all tonight are the Great Bend Panthers. There's a spinning kickoff. going to be taken at the 4-yard line. That is by Eli Judson. He's across the 25, tries to get to the outside. He does get to the outside. He's at the numbers. He's outside the numbers on the far sideline. Across the 40, runs into a man at the 42, and then falls forward to the 45. Eli Judson is a 5'8", 145-pound junior, and he did not shy away from contact on that kickoff return.
Hey, and the great thing is Omar Razzo is over there, kicked it, and tried to make the tackle. I think Omar might need to work on the wrap-up portion of tackling, but did a good job of bringing the hat. Just was not able to wrap up the ball carrier, but good starting field position for Wichita North.
Wichita North showing some life here in the second half. They've scored a touchdown. That's their second points of the season. They scored 6 against Liberal earlier in the first game of the year. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to pass. And he's going to throw one over the middle. It's going to be a nice catch out there. That making the throw. That is our buddy Cameron Short. And that was quite the catch there. I believe that catch was made by Sam Dell, correction. He's that 6'2", 200-pound senior.
Just again, the offensive line is doing a good job of just getting enough of our defensive line slowed down that they're able to give Short time to look down the field, and there he was able to find Dole running a drag route right behind the linebackers, and Short was able to stick it right in the pocket and pick up some pretty good yardage on first down.
A gain of 7 on the play, second down and 3, ball just across the white midfield stripe inside the Panther logo. Second down, and we'll call it 3 under 2 minutes to play. As this time the quarterback Short, he will just take it and run around the right side. He's inside the 40 and will be drugged down by a handful of Panthers on the far sideline as Cameron Short, pretty good looking quarterback here as a junior.
Short did a nice job, of breaking contain over there. And, coming up to make the stop for the Panthers was Blake Stein, but Blake didn't do a great job of breaking down, and there was kind of a Short made a couple of good moves and broke it around the outside, but it looks like the reason he was able to break contain is that we had a holding call over on that right into the line of scrimmage.
You are correct, and the flag was right at the yard marker, the first down marker, the yard to gain, as they now say. So they'll back him up 10 yards, and it's going to bring up a second down and 9, ball back into Great Bend territory at the Wichita North territory at the 45-yard line. 3 receivers split to the near sideline, 1 to the far. 1 lone running back off to the right of Cameron Short. He gets the snap. He rolls out to his left, being chased. Now throws a pass that's caught out there. That's caught for a first. It's going to be close to a first down. Catch made out there by the Wichita North. That is Angel Cummings. And Angel Cummings has made a couple nice catches here this evening.
And Short's making really nice throws, doing a good job of reading, finding the open man, and delivering the football for the stop over there. Tristan Tomlinson, number 4, a 5'11", 150-pound junior, comes across from his safety position and makes the tackle.
Gain of 16, good for a first down. Ball at the Great Bend 39-yard line. Final seconds here of quarter number 3. Great Bend on top 61-7. We do have the running clock going, so things will speed up here. There's a pass into the flat, a little bit behind the receiver that time from quarterback Short. Looking out there to Sam Dell. He's that 6'2", 200-pound tight end. As the horn sounds, ending the third quarter. We played 3 quarters. Great Bend leads Wichita North 61-7. We'll be right back to Memorial Stadium to play the 4th quarter. Panther Sports, powered by Equity Bank. They never...
his hands, tucking it away, and getting back up the field.
Ethan Summers, seen as your quarterback for Great Bend, the 5'10", 160-pound junior. Standing at the 30-yard line, awaiting the snap. He hands off to Josh Burney, and Burney showing some great running skills here this evening. He's out across the 45. That's a gain of 14 on the play. Good for a Panther first down.
Very nice play there. It looked like Slade Apley helped another offensive lineman know where he was supposed to go by giving him the old shove in the middle of the back. Hey, get up and around to the next level. We've accomplished what we needed to here, but pushed the one of his compadres there up into the block of the linebacker, which sprung us for the first down.
1st and 10, ball at the Great Bend 49-yard line, moving right to left here in the second half, as there's another handoff right up the middle. This one is, I believe, was that was Connor Holiday. So Connor with a big run. He's down inside the 40. They're going to mark it out to Wichita North 37-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 14 for Connor Holiday.
There are just so many athletic kids that Great Bend has, and that's leading to the success of this football team. Connor Holiday running the football made a great move when he broke to the second level of the Wichita North defense, juked the defender, the linebacker for Wichita North, and picked up an additional probably 8 or 9 yards.
Ball 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Great Bend moving here with 9:35 to play in the fourth quarter, as this time moving to his right quarterback, Ethan Summers, and he moves inside the 35-yard line down to, is that Ellie Summers' brother?
I believe it is, yes.
Have you ever heard her sing?
She's not too bad.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I could probably, if somebody would record me in the shower, I could probably keep up with her.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm just here to tell you that I can sing it. But
Okay.
she's actually pretty talented.
She did. She was the only person ever to do it live during Sports Day, and it was amazing.
I think I saw that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line. Ball at the Wichita North 32-yard line. Hand off to Josh Burney. Burney with a big hole. Runs over a man and gets inside the 20-yard line. Josh Burney, man, he is showing some skills here tonight. The 5'8", 170-pound junior. Just an amazing junior class for Great Bend High School at this particular time.
Well, and that's one of those. He wasn't going to juke and jive and try to get around him. He just laid his shoulder down right into Javier Zapata, 6 foot, 160-pound senior for Wichita North, and just tried to get his pad level lower and run through it.
Unofficially, Burney tonight, I have 6 carries for 70 yards. Ball at the Wichita North 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for Great Bend. They're moving it right to left here. We have 8:05 to play in the contest with a running clock. Ball loose on the field, and it looks like Wichita North is going to fall on it. Bad handoff between quarterback Summers, and I'm not sure who the running back was, but the ball was laying on the field turf. Wichita North fell on it, so they will take over possession here with 7:48 and the clock moving in the contest. Great Bend up 61-7.
Well, you got to give the coaches something to complain about on Monday when you're watching film, so they can go over that play 6 or 7 times and find the flaws with it, because other than that, the Panthers really have executed offensively very well tonight.
I don't think they wait till Monday to go over film.
They don't do that anymore?
I think they do it on Saturdays.
Oh.
Yeah.
We always slept in on Saturdays or watch cartoons.
The Jetsons or what? Okay, I love the
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Ball at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Rolling out is the quarterback. He's going to turn up at the number, spins into a couple of Panthers, and is able to push the pile forward across the 25-yard line as Cameron Short with the pickup. That's going to be about 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5.
I'm really impressed with Cameron Short. He's come into the game. Obviously, the Panthers' number 1 defense isn't out there, but Cameron Short's doing a good job. He's taking control of his offense, and he's over there, and he's picking up yards and moving the first down. And again, maybe the coach has next week something to look at between Short and his other quarterback Alvarado to decide which direction he needs to go. But
2nd and 4, ball at the Wichita North 28-yard line, moving right to left here at Memorial Stadium on a wonderful night for football. We've been blessed thus far, football, and Short this time breaks a tackle in the backfield, now spins and ducks under a Panther defender and gets about a yard on the play to the 29. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Oh, Trent Rao, you were right there, buddy. He did a great job of getting penetration, was in the backfield, had his hands on the ball carrier, but just unable to bring him down. But stayed with it, ended up getting in on the final tackle.
Under 6 minutes to play. Great Bend on top by a score of 61-7. Great Bend scored early and often in this one, and they led at the end of 1 quarter by a score of 35-0. At halftime, it was 48-0. At the end of 3 quarters, it was 61-7. And that's where we stand here. And the short little pass caught at the 30-yard line. Makes a man missed as a receiver. He falls forward to the 35. That will be good enough for a 1st down on the pickup of 6. 1st and 10 for Wichita North at the 35-yard line in their own territory, moving it left to right.
All right, Max Steffen, a 5'9", 160-pound freshman out there being credited with this tackle.
And more importantly, he got his name on the radio.
That's exactly right. See?
As does Jaden Prilly, Chase Stout, and Lucas Oden. They helped me carry my equipment up tonight. So those 3 special thanks. Those are the most 3 important people of the evening for me.
Somebody's got to help you get it down, and that's me.
I realize that. Well, as I said, was it you or your wife last week that carried it down?
Never know.
Short, throwing deep, has a man out there. Is going to be overthrown by a couple of yards. Showing a good arm there is Cameron Short. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. I do have spies.
Well,
there was, of course, nobody left in the stadium by the time we left. But
Ronnie Millsap. No, it was a great throw by Short there, and Lucas Oden in coverage was right with the receiver stride for stride, but Short did a good job of throwing that ball to the outside where only his man was going to catch it if it was a closer play.
And there was a penalty on the play.
More importantly, the clock continues to roll.
Not sure what they're going to mark off. Well, there's 10 yards. A 15-yard penalty. The ball was at the 35, and they're going to mark it all the way back to the 20. So that's a 15-yard mark off against Olathe North.
Well, you know, things happen in games, and somebody might have said something about Ryder Morris's shoes, and the official felt like that was offensive, so they threw a flag for 15 yards.
Cameron Short in shotgun formation for Wichita North. 1st down and 25 now. 3:20 to play in the ball game. Short has a pass out in the flat. It's caught. Man makes a nice tackle, nice miss of a tackle, and falls across the 30-yard line. That was Sam Dell. And Dell with a pickup of 10 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 15.
Hey, and Brody Polstlewaite credited with the tackle, and I think last week he was one of the young men that helped you.
Yes, he was.
With the gear. So
and Lucas Oden was on all the gentlemen helping me up to get on the field tonight.
Well, there could be a trend there. If they help you bring the equipment up,
they get on the field.
They get on the field, and they make plays.
And they make plays. That's the most important thing.
I like that. Plays. Absolutely. Nice tackle. Brody Postaway.
2:45 to play. Back to pass. Throw going deep. There's a man's out there. It's going to be, had plenty of air underneath it, but unable to chase it down was Eli Judson, and that will bring up a 4th down, and we'll see what head coach Mitch Kutra will do here for Wichita North.
You know, Slade Apley, he's doing a great job of putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback Short. You know, he's in there. It's late in the game, but he's got his nose right in the face of Short, the quarterback for Wichita North, every play, and probably created that errant pass.
Keaton Bray is out there for the Panthers. On the defensive line, also in the secondary, is Leo Creer. So plenty of Panthers getting action here this evening with the Panthers up big. There's another pass, long pass down the field. It's going to be incomplete, and that was a 3rd down play. So it's now 4th down and long as we have 95 seconds remaining in the ball game. Great Bend on top, 61-7.
And right now in desperation, quite honestly, Wichita North is just trying to stretch them vertically, try to catch something big behind the Panther defense, but we've got fresh legs out there, and they're doing a great job of just staying in the hip pockets of the receivers, and it's going to take a perfect throw to complete a ball down that far down the field.
109 play, and the clock continues to roll here at Memorial Stadium as the end of the game is quickly approaching. With the running clock, it's amazing how quick things move with that running clock. Snap is good, and the punt is away on a 4th down play. It's a spinning kick. It's going to hit the Olathe, or the Wichita North player. Kind of looked back, and there it was, almost hit him. And he downs it at the 39-yard line.
And the Panthers may not even take a snap here. Depends on when they actually spot the ball and start the clock. But if he waits long enough before he runs the 25-second clock, the Panther offense may not even need to snap the football.
And I believe good call, Sean Bear. 18 seconds on the scoreboard clock, 21 seconds on the game clock, and everybody will head to the 50-yard line, and the two teams will shake hands, and Great Bend will
Good night from Memorial Stadium.